A green form still going through Mrs. Henstridge.
Newcastle.
Newcastle?
Newcastle.
Don't mean Manchester Fordyce Road?
No, I mean Newcastle Triad House.
Then what's happened to Mrs. Henstridge? She was green forms for as long as I can remember. And now you say it's Newcastle. Newcastle?
Newcastle.
You're not just saying that.
Newcastle.
Thin-faced woman, blondish. Her daughter got run over. Lived at Wingate.
I don't know where people live.
Where's she gone and got to if she's not doing green forms?
Newcastle.
She's not in Newcastle. It's green forms that are in Newcastle, according to you, anyway. I can remember when it used to be Southport.
It isn't Southport.
I'm not saying it is Southport. Southport's being wound down.
Up.
Up what?
Wound up.
Wound down, wound up. Phrased out, anyway. Hope she hasn't been made, you know.
What?
Well, redundant. I wouldn't like to think she'd been made redundant. I don't know whether she's still with her husband.
I've never had the pleasure.
Mrs. Henstridge? Oh, yes, you'll have gone up in the lift with her many a time. Smartish, oldish woman. Had a check costume. At least I'm taking it to be her.
Well, it's not her now, it's Newcastle.
Fancy them phrasing out Southport. I never thought they'd phrase Southport out.
The phrase is phase, not phrase.
What did I say?
Phasing.
Oh. Well, if you had come up to me 10 years ago and told me they were going to phase out Southport, I'd have laughed in your face.
You wouldn't.
I would.
You wouldn't. If somebody had come up to you 10 years ago and said they were going to phase out Southport, you wouldn't have known what they were talking about. You didn't work here then.
How's Mother?
Not too clever.
No, I didn't think so somehow.
Anyway, why single out Southport? I ran into Mr. Butterfield in planning and he says a question mark definitely hangs over Ipswich.
Ipswich? It's only been going 5 years.
4. She was on the commode half the night again.
Poor lamb.
I think she must have eaten something. You can't turn your back. No, I'm all in favour. Chesterfield's been crying out for pruning ever since they rationalised workshop. And what does Lytham do now? It's all dead wood. Last time it was the vicar. I just caught him doling her out the milk tray, else that would have been another 3 o'clock in the morning do. She's on a knife edge, people don't realise. 1 coffee cream and that's 3 months devoted nursing down the drain.
What I'm wondering is, where will the axe fall next?
Axe? What axe? This isn't an axe, darling. These are scheduled cutbacks. Selective redevelopments I set out in the 73 report. Axe. I know one thing, it won't fall on yours truly.
Why not?
Because I'm grade 3, that's why not.
Well, I'm substantively grade 3. And technically I'm grade 4, but I'm holding down a grade 3 job. If Central hadn't gone and frozen gradings, I'd have been made up months since, wouldn't I?
Well, they won't unfreeze gradings while differentials are depressed, even in this cockeyed group.
No, I know.
I don't think people are out of work anyway. I was reading in the paper yesterday, a firm in Warrington is sending £50,000 worth of seersucker slipovers to Finland. Does that sound like out of work? And look at Mrs. Neeshaw's niece. She opened a baby's knitwear shop on Commercial Street. No knowledge or know-how in what can be a really cutthroat business. Just loads of keenness and a willingness to work all hours. That was 6 months ago. She now has 5 people under her, and they've asked her to open a shop in Dusseldorf. Mind you, she wasn't plagued by shop stewards. At least in baby's knitwear, you still get a free hand.
I can't see myself in seersucker somehow. Even in Finland. I suppose I ought to be grateful.
For that?
I agree I'm only grade 4. But what I'm lucky is that I'm not the sole breadwinner. I've got Clifford.
Oh, Clifford.
That's the thing about marriage. There's always the 2 of you.
There's 2 of Mother and me.
We've talked it over, and Cliff says that in the event of a real downturn in the economic climate, he could fall back on the small holding and me do my home hairdressing. People are going to have their hair done, inflation or no inflation, and there's always a demand for rhubarb.
Yes, well, I hope it keeps fine for you.
Which twin has the Tony, remember? Stood me in good stead as that. You don't catch me in a salon. Only you say it's Newcastle, this green form. Newcastle. Triad House. You are not Mrs. Hemstridge. Well, we are getting on this morning. Proper little beavers. Off you go to Newcastle. Ah, the bulletin's come. You didn't tell me the bulletin had come. It's goodbye to Leeds, Cardigan Road. Smiles and sadness at simple ceremony. Fancy shutting down Cardigan Road. That would have been unthinkable 5 years ago. It has its own canteen.
What am I thinking about? Doris Rutter, you are going off your head. Newcastle.
Oh, little Brenda Horsfall's dead. Death will leave gap at Gould. You remember Brenda?
Newcastle, a green form, personnel. Doreen.
You called?
It's not Newcastle.
No, and I never thought it was. I knew all along it was Mrs. Hemstridge.
That's it isn't. That's what confused me, you introducing Mrs. Henstridge. It's got nothing to do with her at all. We process green forms here in this building. No Mrs. Henstridge, no Newcastle. Ultimately, it's Newcastle. But in the first instance, initially, green forms go through the 2nd floor. We don't touch it, it's staff and appointments.
Oh, nice, Mr. Titmus.
Hearken to the Book of Words. Selection and appointments, Northwestern area. Local and district documentation, i.e. us. All communications to be routed through area staff and appointments, i.e. 2nd floor, with contingency copies to records and relevant departments concerned. We're not a relevant department concerned. Oh, it's the big E for this one, Doreen. Docket it misrouted and bung it straight back to staff and appointments.
Nice, Mr. Titmus.
The very same. Oh, no, wait a minute, give it here. I will append a note.
35 years at Bristol, Hotwells Road. Veteran Reg punches his last clock. Southwest District will not be the same without cheerful little Reg Coveney. Seen here bidding goodbye to Bristol District. Ready for the softer climes of Western Supermare. Reg, sometime secretary of the Southwest Darts League, still throws a nifty arrow. So watch out, Weston. It could be a bullseye.
Dear Stanley, don't I have troubles enough? What goes on down there on the second floor, or has your triumph in the badminton semi-finals gone to your head? Definitely your baby. Hard cheddar, Doris. When were those pink forms due back in personnel?
Last Monday.
What are we today? Thursday? I'm just wondering whether they'll keep over the weekend.
Make it a nice round week.
I don't see why we should break our backs for Mr. Cunliffe. What have personnel ever done for us? Apart from making our lives a misery. Nag, nag, nag. Though I suppose we've nothing much else in the pipeline.
You have to be in the mood for pink forms. Patience is of the essence. Have we nothing pending?
Plenty pending. Nothing urgently pending. The trouble is, if I don't do them now, I'm a bit fussed for something else to do.
Say, Jack and Nanette. Any kindred spirit passing through Rugeley staffs and wanting a natter about the old prehistoric days at Bevington Road, remember, folks, coffee time is from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. People are nice.
Oh, blood and sand.
Language.
Well, that puts paid to Mr. Cunliffe. No pink forms today. 1 PS104, 2 PS104s, 3 PS104s. I don't believe it.
What do they think we are?
That's 3 hours solid work. 3 PS104s. Oh, I think a cigarette is called for.
3507, presets and invoices. Mrs. Bidden speaking. Oh, one moment, Mr. Cunliffe. I'll see if she's in. She appears to have just stepped out for a moment. Can I be of any assistance? Well, if we have any pink forms, and at this moment in time I'm not sure that we have, one thing I do know is we're not sitting on them. At a guess, I should say there's somewhere in the pipeline. He says he has to think of Swansea.
Well, we've got Doncaster to consider.
And we've got Doncaster to consider. He's talking about shortfall. I don't think you're in any position to lecture us about shortfall, Mr. Cunliffe. When Mr. Parry had shingles, we were working round the clock. How does he explain that to the computer?
Well, that's his problem. He's been to Newport Pagnell.
Didn't they teach you all that at Newport Pagnell? Says there's going to be an alteration. A surprise in store. We'll be laughing on the other side of our faces. He's put the phone down.
Oh, that settles it. I was going to start on his pink forms, only I shan't now. An alteration. I'm not succumbing to veiled threat. It isn't even a veiled threat, it's barefaced. Teach them to browbeat us. Personnel, let them wait. I can find something else to do. E.g. these PS104s. Oh, no. Can't face them either. If only we didn't have to bother with all these silly faffing forms, we could get on with some proper work. Talking of Newport Pagnell, Newport Pagnell comes of age. Smiling graduates of the 21st computer course at Roker Park gather round CISSIE. Computer instructor for senior staffs in electronics. Sissy. Sissy is now a rather battered old lady and is soon to be replaced by a more sophisticated model. By the time you read this, the old girl will have done her last printout. Sorry, sis, but it happens to us all. Ed.
I don't know why you don't go on a course or two.
And where am I supposed to put Mother in the meantime?
Send her to that place at Bispam.
I don't want to go on a course. You just want me out of the way.
It would improve your prospects.
I don't want prospects. Prospects means you get woken up in the middle of the night and asked to fly with Mr. Swithinbank to Saudi Arabia. Why? Because you've got prospects and been on the Far East course. Just look at Miss Pettifer.
Judy?
She went on an initiative course to Scarborough. Where is she now? Pregnant in Eccles.
I wonder where Mrs. Henstridge is.
Well, when you come in on a morning and find 3 PS 104s on your desk, maybe it's preferable.
What?
To be pregnant in Eccles. Look, PS 104, 104, 104. Office stinking precept forms. Who bothers with precept forms these days?
I hope she's not dead.
Who?
Mrs. Henstridge. I don't think she is. I seem to remember something about Grange Oversands.
Probably been sacked. What grade was she? Wasn't she your grade?
Remind me to get Clifford some chops. He loves chops.
I expect that's what Mrs. Henstridge has got. The chop.
Tina's not on heat again, is she?
No, why?
You just seem a bit bitter today, Samantha.
You'd be bitter if you'd got a cartload of 104s on your desk. One for a lampshade, one, would you believe, for an electric light bulb, and one when I can find it. Why don't they draw stuff direct from stores like everybody else? Precepting for individual items. A gross of light bulbs, yes, that's worth a 104, but one, it's procedurally correct, but it's insanity. Oh, you'll never guess what this one's for. A wash basin plug. And then people say you're looking older.
Tell me again, Mother, which one of her hips is the plastic one?
Depends which way you look at her. Left if you're looking at her, right if she's looking at you. Why?
Oh, it's just that Clifford's sister-in-law's just been fitted with one. I thought they might have a bit of something in common.
Why? Which side is hers on?
I don't know, I'll have to ask. Anyway, who says you're looking older?
I do. All this rigmarole about a wash basin plug. It only costs 5p to go out and buy one.
And just think what our time's costing. Anyway, we could apply for a wash basin plug if we wanted. We've lost ours.
We haven't lost it. It was pinched.
It disappeared.
Nicked. By personnel.
Are you sure?
Positive. What sort of mentality is it that pinches a plug from a wash basin? Several of them have degrees.
How do you know it was personnel?
Because I saw it.
So what?
I saw our plug.
Where?
In the toilet in personnel.
Oh, on the 4th floor. What were you doing there?
Looking for our plug.
How do you know it was ours?
Because I recognised it.
The standard issue.
Listen, when it disappeared last time, that was the 3rd time in 6 months. So I thought, right, Doris, we'll settle these buggers. So I got a new one and I cut a little nick in it. Then a fortnight later it went again, nicked.
You mean the one you'd nicked?
I didn't nick it. I put a nick in it. The one I put a nick in was nicked, right?
I see.
Well, when they had everybody down in the canteen for the efficiency drive, I took the opportunity to conduct a little fact-finding survey of the departmental toilets. And guess where Doris found it? Personnel.
Never.
Positive. Little nick in it. There must have been. Nobody else in their right mind's going to put a nick in the wash basin plug, are they?
Why didn't you confront them with it? Lay it before Mr. Skidmore.
Do you remember Miss Batty in Costing?
Big woman, raven-haired, wore a little blue coatee.
The one who won that candlelit dinner for two in the productivity bonus scheme.
Pleasant woman, nicely spoken, very refined. Go on.
Well, Miss Batty kept missing their toilet seat. She'd go down to stores and draw another one. It would last about a fortnight, then it would get pinched. She'd draw another, same thing would happen. It got so she don't go into stores.
I can imagine.
Well, eventually, after about her sixth replacement, Miss Batty got a red-hot poker and burnt her name on the underside. Well, unfortunately, they had someone down from the sixth floor to do with industrial psychology. He was in Costing talking about incentives and asked, could he use their toilet? Well, I suppose being from the sixth floor, he lifted the seat. And the upshot was Miss Batty got 3 months unpaid leave and lost her grading. Hypertension.
Oh.
She looks after her brother in Runcorn now.
Tragic.
So don't ask me why I didn't take it up with Mr. Skidmore. Only I know. And personnel know I know. I can see it at the back of Mr. Cunliffe's eyes.
Yes. We still haven't got a wash basin plug, though, have we?
What's that got to do with it? When I want to fill the basin, like when I do my foot, I just use one of the issue paperweights. What do you need a plug for?
Same reason we need a rubber plant.
What rubber plant?
I've got one now. A PS104 for a rubber plant.
A PS104 for a rubber plant? Well, what kind of person puts in a PS104 for a rubber plant? What kind of person puts in a PS104 for a wash basin plug? What's the personnel number on yours?
RB 57212X.
Well, this one's RB 57212X. RB 57212X. RB 57212X.
Doris,
What?
they're all from the same person.
Somebody's going mad.
I said, ASCMS. He said yes. I said, well, I've always assumed I was Transport and General Workers. A common mistake, he said. Nice looking fella, only young, bit of a beard. I said, ASTMS. I said, that's scientific, technical and managerial. Mr. Lomax, he said. He knew my name. Full marks. I said, well, for a kick-off, I'm not scientific. Furthermore, I'm not technical. And in addition, I'm not managerial. He said, excuse me, friend, but haven't I seen you adjusting the thermostat on the central heating? Aye, that is one of my functions, I said. Right, he said. You're scientific. Don't you on occasions man the lift? Manually operated in cases of emergency, I said. Right, he said. You're technical. Do you have access to a telephone? Yes, I do. Right, he said. You're managerial. He said, Frank, you shouldn't be in the TGW, You, Frank, are hardcore ASTMS. You are what we call an ancillary worker. Well, I said, naturally, Des. Well, it emerged at an earlier juncture, that was his name. I said, naturally, Des, I shall want some time to study this one out. And you are probably a political person. I vote, but that's as far as it goes. Furthermore, I said, I put my cards right on the table. Furthermore, I said, I've very frequently had occasion to vote Conservative. Don't apologise, Frank, he said. It's a free country. Whereas you, I said, oh, no. You know, just, I don't know, but I imagine just looking at you, you know, and I don't just mean the earring. I mean, my eldest son wears one. Married. Nice little milk round in Doncaster. I said, you are probably a militant. Up to a point, he said, yes. So I said, well, let's get one thing straight from the outset. I said, I've no sympathy with that, Des. I fought in the Western Desert, Des, and I've no sympathy with that at all. He went very quiet. He said, friend, can I ask you one question? Pay and conditions. Satisfied or not satisfied? Not satisfied, I said. Nor are we, he said. Nor are we. Forget the labels, Frank. We're all on the same side. Anyway, he said, I don't want to twist your arm, friend, but there's a difficult time coming. There are storm clouds ahead. Big black storm clouds. Putting it in simple economic terms, it's going to rain. It's not merely going to rain, it's going to bloody piss it down. And some people Some people, Frank, are going to get wet. Very wet indeed. And not merely wet. Some people are going to get so wet, they're going to get washed clean away. Washed down the drain. So if it's raining, Frank, what's the first thing you do? You get yourself an umbrella, don't you? Well, the ASTMS is that umbrella. The umbrella tailored to your needs. Is this all there is to go? Want some in green form? Staff and appointments misrouted. Right hive of industry in here, isn't it? It's the right bloody hive of industry in here, Winston. Hey, he was quick on the ball, though. He noticed I'd only one arm. He said, I see you've only one arm, friend. I said, oh, you've spotted it, have you? He said, well, let me tell you this. One of the less publicised aspects of ASTMS activity is the provision of more faculties for the disabled. We've been pulling a few strings on that one. What happened to your arm? He said, oh, Rommel. Who? I said, before your time, Des. To Brooke. You probably saw the film. Sorry, Frank, he said. The film was before my time and all.
You'd think having one arm would make somebody nicer. Blind people are nice. 9 times out of 10. And look at Mr. Goldthorpe with the funny foot. He's lovely. But I wouldn't thank you for a union. Me and Cliff, that's the only union I'm interested in. I wonder what his grade is.
RB 57212X. RB is what? East Anglia?
I thought it was Thanet. Oh, postcard here from Pauline Lucas.
Thames Valley.
Pauline Costa del Sol.
RB is Thames Valley.
Dear DMD, journey to Luton uneventful, but a nice crowd on the plane. We are staying at this big new hotel on an unspoiled part of the Spanish coast. Have palled on with a couple from Birmingham. Or is it Billingham? He is a comptometer operator and she is in fabrics. Tell Mr. Skinner I miss him. I don't think. Vince sends his love, but only a bit, because in my present mood, underlined, there isn't much to spare! Exclamation mark! P.S. I think it's the garlic. Good old Pauline. Always has a nice time.
57 is year of entry. Joined Thames Valley in 1957.
Doris, I don't like to say this, but there are some more PS 104s.
Who from?
RB 57212X. You don't think it's just somebody trying it on?
Trying what on?
Well, once upon a time, when we were still in the old annex, I had 10 476s in the same day and nearly went mad. And then I thought it might be somebody in records flirting.
Funny way of flirting, 476s. 203s, you could understand it.
You never know with records. Forms are all the same to them. They don't have the sweat of filling them out.
And was it?
Was it what?
Somebody flirting?
No. A bottleneck at Cardiff.
It's someone who joined Thames Valley in 1957. And what's 212?
Doris, there is an easier way. If that is her personnel registration number, why don't you phone personnel?
Pick up the phone, darling. Pick it up. Ring. Hello, personnel. Precepts and invoices. Doreen Bidmead speaking. Mr. Cunliffe, I want you to be the first to know I have just plunged a knife into Doris Ritter's heart. What were we saying, Doreen? Have you no shred of pride? No remnant of self-esteem? How can we ring personnel? You may, Doreen, but I just couldn't. It would stick in my throat.
What?
The wash basin plug. Stolen, if you recall, by personnel.
It was only thinking out loud. Doris, Clifford was wondering if Mother would like a little run out some Sunday. The Reliance only a two-seater, but we could just about squeeze her in.
You can't squeeze Mother. It'd do her more harm than good. Anyway, I thought the Reliant was a three-seater.
Two-seater, three-wheeler. Still, it was a thought.
Yes.
Roll-on lunch. I still wonder about Mrs. Henstridge. She did have a daughter, didn't she? She was in an accident, or did she get married? I know the hat came round.
They wouldn't send the hat round for a daughter. Her daughter never worked here.
They send the hat round for famine victims. They don't work here.
They send the hat round for all sorts these days. I hope they send the hat round for me when my turn comes. Oh, B. If it isn't a wedding, it's a famine. Earthquakes practically twice a week these days. Never stops. Ethiopia. What have we got to do with Ethiopia?
I just have this feeling I chipped in for a spray.
Here we are.
It's not called Ethiopia anymore, is it? Something else. All the names have changed. Africa, Ceylon, I don't know where you are. Why can't everything stay exactly the same all the time? That's my philosophy.
Diana Bins, Angela Bartrap, Deirdre Barnes, Dorcas Burns, Betty Brooks, Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins.
Dorothy Bins.
Dorothy Bins. RB57212X is Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins.
I wish you wouldn't keep saying Dorothy Bins. Been sat there ever since lunchtime saying Dorothy Bins. Saying Dorothy Bins isn't going to get us any further.
Dorothy Bins. I've seen the name. Where? Dorothy Bins.
Can't we try and get some more Jen instead of just sitting here saying her name? Saying her name. Gets on my nerves. Dorothy Bins.
RB57212X. Dorothy Bins.
Oh, shut up about her. What's it matter anyway? I'm gonna just sit here all day saying Dorothy Bins. I'm getting on with some work.
What?
What do we want to know about her anyway? Just fill in the forms and have done with it. Won't take all that long.
You used to be such a bright girl when I pulled you out of the typing pool. So bright. Only then you were just plain Doreen all nut. It's the bidmaid that's done it. You and Clifford sat there all night. Nothing to talk about except forced rhubarb. Since when did that hone the mind? Winter sprouting broccoli. Course we want to know who it is, you daft closet. This Miss Bins has suddenly landed us with a shovelful of 104s. Who is she? Why is she doing it? Nobody bothers with 104s these days unless they're going by the book. If everybody started going by the book, we'd be swamped. It's a change in work patterns, an increase in workload. I'm not having it. If you can't understand that, Mrs. Bidmead, you'd better stick to rhubarb.
Doris!
What?
I know.
Know what?
How we can find out about Dorothy Bins.
How? And if you say try personnel, I'll staple your tits together.
Doris!
I don't care. There's something happening in this place and I want to know what it is.
You might at least say pardon my French.
When?
If you say anything like that, pardon my French.
It isn't French.
Clifford says pardon my French if he even says bloody. Pardon my French.
Good for Clifford. Well, you said you knew. How? How do we get the magic information? All right, pardon my French.
It's a bit late now. Try Tanya.
Tanya who?
Oh, you never know anybody, do you? Work has a human face. Tanya Lockwood, Garstang, the computer centre. Tall, willowy girl, leonine head. Hello, Garstang. Computer centre. District speaking. Precepts and invoices, Mrs. Bidmead. Tanya Lockwood, please. Oh. She's been transferred. Who am I speaking to? I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Is it really? Well, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? And then they say there isn't a God. It's Mrs. Henstridge. How are you? Yes. Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. No. No, that's not something you get rid of, is it? She says her hubby's got bronchitis, so she can't have left him. Oh, we're champion, you know. Trundling along. Yeah, things don't change, do they? Tobago. Goodness, that's a far cry. Her daughter's gone to the Solomon Islands. And is it nice there? No, not the Solomon Islands. Garstang. She says she loves it. And is it just you and the machine? Well, yeah, yes. I can imagine it is clean, yes. But I think I'd miss people. You know, people. People! No. She says she knits a lot. Now, we were only saying this morning how you used to have sole responsibility for green forms. Do you remember when green forms went through you? They did go through you, didn't they? Oh, Newcastle, not you. Oh, well, something went through you, because I remember. No. Well, I was thinking it was going to be Tanya. Tanya Lockwood, yeah. Tanya Lockwood. Thin girl, frizzy hair. Oh. Oh, I wonder where she's gone. Now, listen. I'll tell you why I'm ringing. We have a little problem here. Doris is saying to give you her love. Doris. Yeah, Doris Rutter. Her mother had that bad hip, lives at Meanwood, has a little Jack Russell, you remember? Yes. Well, she sends her love. She sends it back. Well, we have a little problem met vis-a-vis some PS 104s. You might well laugh. We're not laughing, I can tell you. No. No, well, they all seem to emanate from someone by the name of Dorothy Bins. Yeah, we're trying to get some gen on her. Dorothy Bins. We've got her personnel registration number, yes. Well, we thought of getting in touch with personnel, only we've got a little dispute with them at the moment. Demarcation. To do with toilet requisites. Well, what we wondered was if you could just slip the name of this Miss Bins in... Well, I'm saying it's Miss. It might be Mrs. like me. Yeah. Into the computer and see what it comes up with. You know, in the way of her history with the group, present-day location and so on. Yes. Yes. Oh, I do see that, yes. She says it's fully programmed for the next fortnight. Yes. Yes. Well, perhaps you could just slip it in during the lunch hour. No, I know it doesn't have a lunch hour, but you do, presumably. Unless Garstang's a very different place from district. No. No. Well, never mind. No, we'll explore other avenues. It's nice to have come across you again. No. Don't work too hard. Goodbye. Can't believe it's the same woman. As soon as I mentioned the computer, she went right hard. Machines change people, I think. Thin-faced woman, blondish. Had one of those poncho affairs.
She reckoned to be your friend.
Oh, no, she wasn't a proper friend. Saw her in the lift once or twice, that's all. Sharpish-faced. Now that I think her hair was probably dyed. I wonder where Tanya could have gone.
Oh, don't start nattering about her now. You've located Mrs. Henstridge, and a fat lot of good she's turned out to be, too. Your chum. It'll be all over Northwest area now as well.
Tanya would have told us. It's not going to be the same. Tanya's name was synonymous with Garstang for me.
Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins. Dorothy Bins.
I think I'll just pay a visit.
I've seen it somewhere today, I know.
What's that?
I said I've seen it somewhere.
What?
Dorothy Bins. What did I do this morning? What did I do this morning? I came in, I had some coffee.
Have some coffee?
Went through the post. Telephoned Hazel about badminton. Cleared my in tray. Read the paper. Stopped you sending that green personnel form to Newcastle. Stopped you sending that green personnel form to Newcastle. Dozy article. Was that it? The green personnel form? No, it couldn't have been. We sent that back to Mr. Titness. Then we had this deluge of PS 104s. One lampshade, one light bulb, one wash basin plug. One rubber plant. One soap dispenser. One towel rail. One mirror.
What were those last ones?
One mirror. One towel rail. One soap dispenser.
One wash basin plug.
Yes.
Go on with that list.
One lampshade, one light bulb. One carpet runner.
Doris.
What?
There's something funny about those 104s.
We know that, Miss Marple. Else why would I be sat here racking my brains? They all emanate from the same person. Dorothy bloody pardon my French Bins.
Besides that, now listen. One wash basin plug. One carpet runner. One waste paper basket.
Well,
don't you see? One lampshade, one carpet runner, one light bulb. They're all items we're short of.
they're all items any office in North West area is short of.
Yeah. One lampshade.
Well, one lampshade.
One light bulb.
One light bulb.
One door handle. One rubber plant.
One rubber plant. No, offices, they're all the same.
One pane of glass.
Well, one pane of glass.
And 3 Venetian blind slats.
And 3 Venetian... Let me look at those. No. No.
It is. Somebody is wanting to do up our office. Our office. Somebody else.
No.
Yes.
It's fixtures and fittings.
Why would anybody want to do that? It's not just anybody, is it? It's the mystery woman, Dorothy Bins. Where did you see her name? Now think, Doris, think.
I'm thinking.
Nobody's ever been interested in us before, have they? The annual inspection, that's all. Otherwise, you'd hardly know we were here.
She knows we're here.
And why?
Dorry.
I know why. I know. It's the cutbacks, Doris. Redundancy. Like it says in the bulletin. Goodbye to Leeds, Cardigan Road. Smiles and sadness at simple ceremony.
That's it, the bulletin. The bulletin. That's where I saw her name. I saw her name in the bulletin.
Oh.
It was in that stuff about Sissy. Where is the bloody bulletin?
Yes, pardon my French. Where's the bulletin? The bulletin.
Southport Pagnell comes of age. Smiling graduates of the 21st computer course at Roker Park. Left to right. Gillian Smallbone, Portsmouth. Brian Priestley, Croydon, London Road. Betty Butterfield, Stoke. R. Jack Fieldhouse, Sheffield. Dorothy Bins, Southport.
And it says smiling. If that's her smiling, what's the other like?
Southport.
Southport's being wound down.
Up. We still have those pink personnel forms. Thank God we never sent them back to Mr. Cunliffe. Because Southport will be among them somewhere.
She's got that hair I don't like either. I've never liked that sort of hair. And that costume.
Stockport, Staley Bridge, Southampton, Wolverhampton. What's Wolverhampton doing here?
It's because of Surly Hull.
Stanmore, Southsea, Southport. Bast, Barker, Barnet, Banerjee, Bins. Bins. I can't see. Need another light in this room.
I know, and a carpet and a plant and a wash basin plug.
Doreen, get a grip. Look at her credits.
Oh.
She's been all over. Sheffield, Huddersfield, Lancaster. Only 2 months at Lancaster. I've never known anyone move from Lancaster. It's that cushy.
She did. It couldn't have suited her.
Southport, Chesterfield, Norwich, Crewe.
All those are being wound up.
Down.
Everywhere she's been, Doris. A trail of redundancy.
Courses.
Oh.
Manpower Services course, Tewkesbury. Personnel Selection course, Basingstoke. Time and Motion Study course, Winchester. Manpower Services Computerisation course, Andover. Time and Motion Computerisation. They're all different ways of spelling the same word. Redundancy.
Doris! And she's coming here. Here. And not just here. Here.
We don't know for certain.
Those 3 Venetian blind sluts tell a different story.
It could be anywhere, anywhere. Besides, why here? This is a highly qualified, go-ahead, ambitious woman.
I know.
A woman with a string of qualifications. Middle management material. Sights set on higher echelons. 5th floor fodder. No, not here. Except
what?
maybe that's how she likes to work. Undercover. Sussing the place out. Worming her way in. And then suddenly, ruthlessly, the knife. Well, I don't know why you're crying out, you wet lettuce. You've got Clifford. You're married. I've only got Mother. She doesn't bring much in.
They'll have to redeploy us. They promised. They redeployed people at Southport.
I never did. Where do they redeploy people at Southport? What do they redeploy them as? Deck chair attendants? Donkey men? Rubbish.
What?
Rubbish! It's the SACK, the S-A-C-K. Henceforth, we'll just have to plan on redeploying ourselves down to the labour exchange.
Oh, Doris. Thank God for Clifford's small holding.
Just what I was thinking.
Why?
Well, I imagine the layoffs will be selective.
Selective?
Usual principle. Last in, first out. And by grades.
Grades? Me?
Yes.
You? are you doing, Doris?
Oh, I just thought I'd get on with some of these pink forms. I don't seem to have made much progress with them somehow today.
How bonny day. Bring me a few over, I'll do some mini hands.
No trouble, honestly. Old Doris can manage. Easy peasy. I hope the day hasn't dawned when Doris Rutter can't cope with a few measly personnel forms.
Don't think little Doreen is casting any nasturtiums. But as the proverb has it, every little helps. I can do pink forms with the old eyes closed.
I know that. Who can't?
The sooner we're finished, the sooner we're done.
You could straighten up.
Doreen, straighten up. It wasn't Doreen made all this mess, was it? Was it papers? Was it Doreen who pulled you out and threw you on the floor? No, it wasn't, was it? Who was it then? Who was it made such a mess? Was it her? Yes, it was.
Better not let the sixth floor hear you talking like that, or you'll end up like Miss Batty, looking after your brother in Runcorn.
I don't have a brother in Runcorn. I don't have a brother. You won't let me do pink forms. I've got to do something.
Tidy up, ready for Miss Bins.
Yes, that'd suit you, wouldn't it? Me tidying up while you just sit there typing. Well, I'm not one of your ancillary workers. I'm skilled.
Semi-skilled.
Skilled.
Grade 4.
Grade 3.
Only substantively.
Gradient can alter.
Not when they're frozen. You are grade 4, semi-skilled ancillary, so tidy up that mess, Mrs. Bidmead, before Miss Bins comes in and finds the place a pigsty.
Don't Mrs. Bidmead me. Don't wonder you never got married. Domineering. You'd domineer Goering, you would. Mother. Mother's just an excuse. If a man looked twice at you, you'd have her carted up to the jerry board like a shot.
And she knitted you those dishcloths.
I'm talking about you, not her.
I got you on her list. She's got people queuing up for dishcloths, you know. You've got priority. Does that sound like Goering?
I've nothing against your mother.
I should think not. You've never met her.
I feel as if I had. I never hear about anybody else.
I don't talk about Mother.
You do.
I do not.
Listen, she spent half the night on the commode. How do I know that? It wasn't in the Yorkshire Post. You think you've got a mother monopoly, you? Well, other people have mothers. Clifford has a mother.
Clifford's mother doesn't have a plastic hip.
He wouldn't broadcast it if she had. And anyway, what are plastic hips these days? There's all sorts with plastic hips. Cabinet ministers, disc jockeys, even proper jockeys. It's not a handicap anymore. People who've had experience of them prefer them to the real ones. And what about me? I'm not strong. But of course, we never talk about that. Because I'm grade 4, semi-skillfully clearing up all this grade 3 mess. You've done it on me, Doris.
I haven't done it on you, Doreen. It's personnel. They've done it on us both. It's Mr. Cunliffe that's done it on us. A nasty little tripe hound.
I shall be redundant. Surplus to requirements. Little Doreen Ornott, all those years ago, pulled out of the typing pool for what? Redeployment, redundancy, the scrap heap.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry.
Don't touch me, don't even speak to me.
Doreen.
What's up with her? What's she roaring about? What's the matter, love?
It's nothing. Her mother-in-law's poorly.
She never is.
Madam been giving you the treatment?
No. I'm upset.
What about?
Doreen, don't expose yourself. That will be all.
That will be all. Personnel want them pink forms.
Give my compliments to Mr. Cunliffe and tell him Miss Rutter will let him have the forms at 4 o'clock at the latest.
And Mrs. Bidmead.
Just say Miss Rutter is completing them now.
And Mrs. Bidmead. Say Mrs. Bidmead. Otherwise this Miss Bins will think I'm just another ancillary worker. She won't even let me near a typewriter.
Yeah, I'm an ancillary worker. I'm laughing.
Why?
I've just got under the umbrella. ASTMS.
I'm not in a union at all.
Then come on under, quick.
Doreen,
Why not?
we've always been opposed to unionisation.
We. I'm grade 4. Ancillary worker. You're grade 3. There's no way.
Remember the Tolpuddle martyrs?
What grade were they?
My grading's frozen.
No problem. Object number 1 of ASTMS, index linking. Objective number 2, thawing gradings. I'll give Des a tinkle. Be round like a shot. Oh, you like him? Very gentle, soft-spoken, little beard.
Little beard.
Shall I?
Yes, ring him. Tell him I'm interested. Tell him to come up and see me sometime, anytime.
Doreen, don't lower yourself.
Damn you, Doris!
Girls. Who is supposed to be coming? Miss who?
Bins. Dorothy Bins.
Never heard of her. No Miss Bins here.
She's in the offing.
No.
She is.
Listen, there's a Miss Bird coming into costing, a Mr. Bottomley into accounts, and a Mr. Sharples into maintenance. Oh, Miss Bins.
Are you sure?
Oh, do I know everything that goes on in this flaming group, or don't I? Anyway, I'll give Des a tinkle.
Yes.
And you want to get in quick, girl. Get under the umbrella while there's still room. The umbrella.
You'll live to regret that, Doreen.
You forced me into it. Ancillary worker. I'm an ancillary worker. I'm laughing. Oh, it's funny you'd never heard of this Miss Bins. Didn't think she was coming. Doris. Well, there's some of those pink forms left.
1 or 2,
Could I do them?
if you want.
I'm sorry I said that about your mother.
What?
About Goering and the dishcloths.
Oh, we say a lot of things we don't mean. So, you won't be seeing this Des person then? ASTMS.
Well, there's nothing to see him about now, is there, Doris? Now this Miss Bins isn't coming.
Oh, she's not coming. That's obvious. Came to me when our friend was here. Of course he hadn't heard of her. If this Dorothy Bins was coming here to our little office, what would be the first thing we would have got? Look at the procedure. Selection and appointments, Northwestern area. All communications to be routed through area staff and appointments with contingency copies to records and relevant departments concerned, i.e. us. If this lady were headed in our direction, we would have been notified of the fact by a green personnel form. We haven't had a green personnel form, therefore she is not coming. Procedure, you see, Doreen. It can be a tyrant, it can set you free.
So, relaxez-vous, Doreen. Let it all hang out.
We haven't had a green personnel form, therefore she is not coming. So much for Miss Dorothy Bins.
Doris,
What?
we have
Have what?
had a green personnel form. We had one first thing this morning. The one I thought went through Mrs. Henstridge. Only you said it had nothing to do with us. As we weren't a relevant department concerned, you sent it down to staff and appointments, Mr. Titmus.
Doreen, if we were the relevant department concerned, Mr. Titmus would have sent it straight back again. He hasn't, has he?
No. Sorry, Doris.
ASTMS. Wouldn't stop you being a sodding yo-yo.
Doreen.
Yes, Doris.
Is that from staff and appointments?
Yes, Doris.
Is it agreed in personnel form?
Yes, Doris.
Is there a note from Mr. Dittmers?
Yes, Doris.
Read it, Doreen.
Doris, pet. Somebody up there in precepts and invoices wants their bottom smacking. This isn't our baby at all. Phew! Exclamation mark. You gave us quite a turn. Don't do that sort of thing. We like to sleep in the mornings. Stan.
What's the personnel number?
RB 57212.
Dorothy Bins.
Ms. Dorothy Bins. Ms. She's one of them too. Still, she might not stay long.
She didn't stay anywhere long. Crewe, Chesterfield, Norwich, Southport. All wound up.
Down.
Out. Personnel, they're the ones. They've done it on us, Doreen.
She must have been here already if she knows what's missing. Light bulbs, wash basin plugs. Snooping around, sizing the place up.
Sizing us up.
She'll take your desk.
She'll take yours.
She'll take that desk.
Clean. She's been here already. While we were out. This lunchtime. This morning before we came in. What time did we come in?
9:30ish.
That'll stop.
Oh, Doris.
Locked. That means she's brought her stuff already. The nerve locking a drawer. Cheeky cow. We've never even met and already she doesn't trust us. I don't lock my desk.
I don't lock mine.
We've got nothing to hide.
We trust each other.
She doesn't.
What's she got to hide?
Soon find out I'm having this open.
How?
Usual way.
An apple?
That means she doesn't have lunch.
Doris, I'm frightened. Look at the point on those pencils.
It's true. It's the end of the line. Dorothy Bins.
Listen to this. I am the foundation of all business. I am the source of all prosperity. I am the parent of genius. I am the salt that gives life its savour. I am the foundation of every fortune. I do more to advance youth than parents, be they never so wealthy. I must be loved before I can bestow my greatest blessings and achieve my greatest ends. Loved, I can make life sweet, purposeful and fruitful. I am represented in the most limited savings, the largest body of investments. All progress springs from me. What am I?
I am work.